Welcome back to Explore Killington, everyone. Hanging out at the beautiful Umbrella Bar. You know, sometimes from bad things come good things, and one of the best things to come out of Tropical Storm Irene are these two beautiful umbrella bars. Well, I caught up with Jeff Alexander, events manager here at Killington. Jeff, welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be on the show. Appreciate it.
Now, we brought you on because we know that you, probably more than anybody, knows all the exciting things that are going to be happening here at Killington, not only in just the coming week, but all through the next spring. Why don't you fill us in on some of the great events you got planned?
Well, we're trying to get a grip on Mother Nature, and as you can see, we're still blowing snow on Superstar.
Yeah.
We've been blowing snow on Superstar for weeks now, and we even have a snowstorm coming in, and we're still blowing snow. That's because we really want to go into May. We really want to go straight through April into May. That's what we're looking to do. We've added a ton of programming into May. We're right in from March, from Snowdown, March 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Mo's going to be at Bear Mountain. It's going to be a big, big concert. Following weekend is our hibernation weekend. We actually just nailed down a solid band for the Wobbly, but I can't tell you what band it is just yet.
Okay.
And we also have our Ski Vermont specialty food day is going to be at Killington and at Pico that weekend. Next weekend, right into the Bear Mountain Mogul Challenge, and we're coming back strong with that. And that one's going to be a big one, let me tell you.
Well, that is some good news. So a lot of folks like myself who've been here a long time, and I understand they're bringing it back, and they want to do it just like they used to do it.
Old school style. I mean, no lie, Mike Salamano and I have been talking. He said, I want to take this picture from the same location and see this many people in this venue, and we will. It's going to be on.
I'm super excited about that. That was an epic of spring event. I mean, a real rite of spring, you know. I mean, I can't imagine that it had gone away, but I'm so psyched to hear it coming back.
Definitely. We want this place to be the spot to be in the spring. And, you know, following that weekend, we're going April 13th weekend. We're going to do our season pass holder appreciation party. We're doing a little mini brew fest around that pass holder appreciation party. We're also going to be inviting all the retailers on the access road to do a demo, a hard goods demo. So try before you buy, folks. Blow out that end of the season gear and get it dialed in for next year.
Well, I think that's a great way to get the community involved here, all the retailers on the road who really, you know, make the community here what it is.
Exactly.
And we get them up, and if we got any leftover stuff down at our shop, Northern Ski Works, maybe I can come up and help hand it out and help sell some of it.
Hey, definitely. You know, we're inviting everybody up here. It's going to be a great time. King of Spring again, Killington. We'll see what we can do.
And the commitment, we're talking, you know, upwards of 20 feet easily up here, if not more at the top.
Unbelievable.
Of snow. So, yeah, we're looking like it's going to be here in May. And I can't think of a better place to be, Jeff, than right here on a May morning when I'm out there skiing and maybe even hit the golf course in the afternoon, right?
You know, ski in the morning, golf in the afternoon. And actually, we're bringing back the triathlon, too. We used to do a triathlon here at Killington. You know, ski Superstar, bike, run, and you're done. And that's going to be May 4th, so we'll see. You missed the drinking at the Umbrella Bar part of that. Well, that always goes on all the time. That's probably one of my favorite things to do.
My favorite event.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Hey, well, this is Jeff. Well, Jeff, speaking of the snowmaking, we actually got a little piece coming up here on the show that talks about all the snowmaking. You think it's all wizardry and voodoo? It's not. There's a lot of science involved. Let's take a look at that right now. Thank you.
600, go ahead, man. At the unloaded diesel,
My name is Will Conroy. I'm 20 years old and I'm a snowmaker at Killington Resort. Basically, we get here, get suited up, and then put a radio on, get everything together, talk to the foreman, plan gets formulated. When we're making snow, usually you'll have your run, which is, a trail that goes, whether it be a section or a couple different trails or whatever, that you'll get sent to go maintain, make sure everything's running right. For the most part, we work in pairs, sometimes more. It depends what job needs to get done. We work 4 or 5 12-hour shifts a week. So, yeah, it's a lot of time, especially during the winter. Yeah, it does seem simple. Water and air make snow. But I'd say for the most part, you have to be mentally prepared as well as physically prepared because, you're lifting stuff. It's a very tough physical job, and I think most people would understand that from the get-go. But if you're out there for 6 hours and it's really freezing cold, it definitely takes a toll on you mentally because you can almost get like a lost feeling, especially if you don't necessarily know where you're going, if you're new or something like that. You definitely have to be prepared to, get the job done and not make excuses. Can't feel my arms, blah, blah, blah. My feet are soaked. Well, that's too bad. Keep moving. So it's definitely not for the weak of heart. And, there's snowmakers are definitely pretty core about that. Just getting the job done. That's what it's really all about. Channel locks is definitely our multi-tool. You know, we use it as everything. It's a pair of pliers, it's a hammer. We sharpen them a certain way so you can scrape ice out of hydrants. You can chop ice off stuff, use them to close quick connects, which is what holds the hoses into the hydrants. Sometimes those break off. And that's just the type of job that it is, you know, not everything's ever gonna be perfect. So, you know, if you have an ear broken off or something like that, and you know, the other one still works, you just gotta kind of make it work, make it run. So channel locks definitely help with that. The colder it is, the more water you can flow through the gun, and hence the more snow you can make. Because when the air is colder, it'll crystallize the water faster, and you know, obviously you can get more water coming out. It means more snow on the ground. So, you know, if it's -10, you can, like I said, you can blow an 8-10 foot pile in, you know, half a day. It probably annoys my friends sometimes too. Every time we ride certain trails, they'll be like, hey, look, I made this snow, you know? It's pretty satisfying at the end of the day. And you come back, you know, after your last run and there's an 8-foot pile of snow there that wasn't there before when you were there 2 hours ago. You're like, hell yeah, man, you know, I put that there. It's kind of cool because it's almost like, I mean, I kind of explain it to people like I feel like a kid at recess, you know, in 4th grade when you're going outside, and it's like your little wonderland type thing. And you definitely see a lot of crazy things. I've seen some shooting stars that I thought were planes falling out of the sky because they were so bright, you know, just these massive flame trails. And because you're just so high up, there's not a lot of light pollution, you know, and especially on clear nights. And sunsets and sunrises are just unbelievable. You know, I mean, the other day I was sitting at the top of Superstar Lift Shack and watching the last of the sun, you know, hit Mount Washington. You know, there's really nothing like it in my opinion, and that's what makes it all worth it for me. Is, you know, even that one moment is just absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for job satisfaction and, you know, fulfillment, you can't beat it.